All right, let's get into it. New 2024 data shows a huge shift is happening in the UK.
So, the number of adult cigarette smokers, it's now at an all-time low of just 10.6%.
But here's the real kicker. For the first time, another habit is actually more popular.
It's a fascinating story, really. One habit is falling while another is rising to take its place. First, smoking. The number of smokers has almost halved since 2011. That is a massive drop.
And check this out. Among young adults, smoking rates have absolutely collapsed. A huge generational shift.
So, if people aren't smoking, what are they doing? Well, that leads us to e-cigarettes. An estimated 5.4 million adults in Great Britain are now using vapes.
Just a year ago, smoking was still slightly ahead of vaping, but that was about to change. And boom, by 2024, the tables turned. Vaping has officially overtaken smoking for the first time.
This crossover is a really big deal. It's a major moment for public health trends in the UK.
So, who are these 5.4 million vapers? The data shows some pretty interesting patterns.
Young people vape the most, but daily use is actually highest for those aged 25 to 49.
But what about the millions who still smoke? Well, the habit is now concentrated in specific groups. Look at this divide. The rate is nearly 3 times higher for people in routine and manual jobs.
And education shows an even bigger gap, 5 times higher for those with no qualifications.
It also stays higher among men and the unemployed. These are pretty long-standing patterns.
Which brings us to the future and the UK's smoke-free 2030 goal. The target is to get smoking rates in England down to 5% or less by the year 2030. And here's some good news for that goal. More than half of all current smokers want to quit.
Which leaves us with one big question. Will this great switch be the key to a smoke-free future?